Good evening. Hello and welcome. So, anyone joining now, welcoming you in, wherever you are in the world, around the globe, and coming in to Circle for Earth Service, a service for the Earth at the end of the week, when we're all resting after possibly busy weeks. I see some of you linking in, beautiful Willow Riverwood. Fleur is joining from up the road, up the valley. John King, Rachel O'Reilly, Mark Taft. Beautiful. And Lynn Genevieve, I'm guessing, is there too. Sandy Coombs from Cornwall. Beautiful. Beautiful. And Melanie Mamakas from California, a faithful servant of this path. Angelica Minier from Germany. Beautiful. And anyone else joining us. I know earlier I was out bringing some wood down the path, and across the road someone shouted, "Hi JJ." It was Sally, who lives up the road, and she was looking forward to joining us this evening. So here we are, and let's have a song just to link in. Elemental song, just a grounding, simple. Return, 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 return. The earth, the water, the fire, and the air. I invite you to join me. Return, return. Return, return, the earth, the water, the fire, and the air. Return, 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 return. Return, return, the earth, the water, the fire, and the air. So welcome everyone. This has grown out of this lockdown period, this unusual mass initiation we're going through of sorts, and it's a refuge. It's a refuge for me a place where I can come in stillness of my heart. Whatever's going on in the world, we come together here simply and just, and at times silently, but very contemplatively. And tonight, well, it's all about honouring the earth and all about celebrating the earth, but first we'll have another song just to link in. This is a simple one. Take, oh take me as I am. Summon up what I shall be. Set my seal, set your seal upon my heart and live in me. This song always reminds me of Iona because that's where it was written by one called John Bell. Some of you are quite near to Iona up there, across the waters and the Western Isles. I'm going to sing it quite slowly, but I invite you to join in. We'll sing it through 3 times. That's a really good one to come into presence with myself, with oneself. Deep breath. Take, oh, take me as I am. Summon out what I shall be. Set your seal upon my heart and live in me. Take, oh, take me as I am. Summon out what I shall be. Set your seal upon my heart and live in me. Take, oh, take me as I am. Summon out what I shall be. Set your seal upon my heart and live in me. So I'm hoping you're feeling the peace that I feel as I come into this place, I feel your presence. Now, whether that's imagined or whatever, I feel it, and I feel your love, and I feel our love for the earth, which is what brings us together in service to the earth in a very simple way. And tonight's going to be very simple, because with all that's going on, all the turmoil, here we come together in a place of stillness and reverence for the earth with a smile. So we'll have one more song, and then we'll link in more fully as those of you who are familiar with this will know. Go sweep out the chambers of your heart. Make it ready, oh, make it ready to be a dwelling for the beloved. When you are empty, love will enter. Go sweep out the chambers of your heart. Make it ready, oh, make it ready to be a dwelling for the beloved. When you are empty, love will enter. Go sweep out the chambers of your heart. Make it ready, oh, make it ready to be a dwelling for the beloved. When you are empty, love will enter. All together. Go sweep out the chambers of your heart. Make it ready, oh, make it ready to be a dwelling for the beloved. When you are empty, love will enter. When you are empty, love will enter. When you are empty, love will enter. So last week we didn't have Oath service, well, not in this form. Some of us were witnessing Philip Carr-Gomm give his farewell speech as Chief of the Order of Bards, Ovates and Druids. And then just under a week ago, Emma Burke took her place all the way from Ireland and is now installed as Chief of the Order of Bards, Ovates and Druids, of which I know many of you are part of that, but for those who aren't, it doesn't matter. We're all in service to the earth. So I said about this being a still point amongst the turmoil and the upheaval in the world, and I've come to find it a key punctuation mark of the week. It's a place of drawing things together, integrating the experiences of the week, and all the busyness of the day, and bringing it here. So let's link in our global grove, as we've come to call it, as I've come to call it, and we've come to experience it, global grove, because we are literally scattered to the four directions and on many different lands. So I want to call in spirit, and however you envision, or whatever you call that, or don't call it even. We call in spirit of this land, spirit of whatever land you're on, spirit of place, spirit of this circle, and in honour of the earth. So healing, compassion, understanding, and reconciliation with all that's going on. So let's share 3 breaths together. First, deep breath, honouring the earth beneath us. Deep breath. And a second breath of beauty for the sky above. And a third breath of wonder for the seas around us, for the waters that surround our lands. Deep breath. And tonight we're going to honour trees. There is going to be a theme about honouring trees, and I'll call in the spirit of tree, spirit of all trees, the many diverse and beautiful trees that inhabit and dwell and share this air we breathe all around this planet, and on which we depend for our life breath, for our oxygen. So, as has become a tradition, I'm going to say my name in a moment and put in a quality. So this is our central focus for the night, a kind of virtual altar, but it's real enough here, and we're all here. The candle is our central focus. So I'm going to say my name and a quality. The candles are all bent slightly in the sun. They've been in the jar, and they're slightly bent in the sun. That's very fitting. So I'm JJ, and tonight I want to call in the quality of what? Quality of healing. So next I'm going to light another candle on your behalf, and I'm inviting you to say your name and to put in a quality. And then, because of the magic of threes and working in threes, and all the candles are slightly curved, so I invite us all to bring in to put in a name of somebody we would wish to join us, somebody who would benefit from this, and put in a quality on their behalf. I'll do mine silently. I invite us all to do it now. A name. And a quality. So whatever we put in, and I'm seeing the screen move as a few of you were adding. Yeah, that's lovely. When you add we add our qualities in. It's like setting our course together, a pool of qualities, a pool of gifts. They're literally gifts to each other and to the world as we share this journey. So whatever you're bringing, as we hold hands in a global grove, a circle of trees around the world, a circle of us, fellow beings around the world, we'll just share simply 3 Arwens, R-U-N, breath, blessed breath, breath of life, flowing spirit, inspired breath. Take your pick. Deep breath. So just coming together. We can't see each other, but we can feel each other. Just squeezing the hands either side, giving gratitude, coming into this space, wherever you are, wherever that is. So it's quite simple, isn't it? An earth service, but I don't know about you, most of us, many of us certainly would have been brought up with a church service of some kind to a particular deity or religion. And this seems fitting for me to hold it on a Friday, which is the day of Venus, the day of the goddess. And it's the last day of the week, Friday, Freya's day, Vendredi on the continent, Venus day. But it's service for the earth. How simple and how necessary at this time. So we'll sing a song that many of you will know. I'm always lifted by it. I'm always inspired by it. It's what we do. Deep into the earth I go. Deep into the earth I know. Hold my hand, sister. Hold my hand. Hold my hand, brother. Hold my hand. It's so life-affirming to join like this in simple ceremony. Deep into the earth I go. Deep into the earth I know. Deep into the earth I go. Deep into the earth I know. Hold my hand, sister. Hold my hand. Hold my hand, brother. Hold my hand. Deep into the earth I go. Deep into the earth I know. Deep into the earth I go. Deep into the earth I know. Hold my hand, sister. Hold my hand. Hold my hand, brother. Hold my hand. Deep into the earth I go. Deep into the earth I know. Deep into the earth I go. Deep into the earth I know. Hold my hand, sister. Hold my hand. Hold my hand, brother. Hold my hand. Deep into the earth into the earth I know, deep into the earth I go, deep into the earth I know. Hold my hand, sister, hold my hand, whoa. Hold my hand, brother, hold my hand. Deep into the earth I go, deep into the earth I know, deep into the earth I go, deep into this earth I know. Hold my hand, sister, hold my hand, whoa. Hold my hand, brother, hold my hand. Deep into the earth I go, deep into the earth I know, deep into the earth I go, deep into this earth I know. Hold my hand, sister, hold my hand, whoa. Hold my hand, brother, hold my hand. Deep into the earth I go, deep into the earth I know, deep into the earth I go, deep into the earth I know. Hold my hand, sister, hold my hand, whoa. Hold my hand, brother, hold my hand. Deep into the earth I go, deep into the earth I know, deep into the earth I go, deep into the earth I know. Hold my hand, sister, hold my hand, hold my hand, brother, hold my hand. So it seems to me the more complicated and the more stirred up the world becomes externally, the more necessary to balance that it is to have these peaceful periods, these times of reflection and community. Actually, during the week, anyone who heard Sovereign Earth on Tuesday with Wisdom, one of the things that struck me from that was in the old Mesopotamian religions 4,000 years ago, what was recorded was some of the essential elements of a healthy kingdom, of a healthy nation, were righteousness was one of them. They called it righteousness, but yeah, goodness, I suppose, simple as that. And rights within that, rights, practicing rights, which is what I think I'd suggest this is, how important it is to hold celebratory community witnessing and sharings to honour the earth and to celebrate our place within it. And so tonight, particularly, as I've said, I want to honour trees. So we're going to have a song to trees in a minute. In fact, we'll have this one, then we'll do something else, and then we'll have another one. But trees is the theme for now, just bringing our attention into the wonder and beauty of trees. The song will help us do that. Then I'll read a poem, and I dug out, I wrote it many years ago, but I read it again and I thought, yeah, this will fit. So, song, poem, silence, reflecting. I invite us to reflect on the beauty and the quality and the wonder of trees. And then at the end of that period of silence, a few minutes, I'll sound the bell and we'll sing another song in honour of trees. And then this is the heart of our the heart of our earth service this evening. So this song, I sing each line twice, so if you're not sure of it, some of you will know it. If you're not sure of it, listen to the first line and then it'll be repeated, like almost a call and response, but it's a call and response to myself in this case. But I do invite you to join in if you're able. I am a walking tree, you are a walking tree. I am a walking tree, you are a walking tree. I breathe in what you breathe out, you breathe in what I breathe out. I breathe in what you breathe out, you breathe in what I breathe out. Bringing the light down into the darkest ground. Bringing the light down into the darkest ground. Feet on the earth, head in the sky. Feet on the earth, head in the sky. Releasing the life force into the world. Releasing your life force into the world. I am a walking tree, you are a walking tree. I am a walking tree, you are a walking tree. I breathe in what you breathe out, you breathe in what I breathe out. I breathe in what you breathe out, you breathe in what I breathe out. Bringing the light down into the darkest ground. Bringing the light down into the darkest ground. Feet on the earth, head in the sky. Feet on the earth, head in the sky. Releasing the life force into the world. Releasing your life force into the world. I am a walking tree, you are a walking tree. I am a walking tree, you are a walking tree. I breathe in what you breathe out, you breathe in what I breathe out. You breathe in what I breathe out, I breathe in what you breathe out. Bringing the light down into the darkest ground. Bringing the light down into the darkest ground. Feet on the earth, head in the sky. Feet on the earth, head in the sky. Releasing your life force into the world. Releasing your life force into the world. I am a walking tree, you are a walking tree. I am a walking tree, you are a walking tree. I breathe in what you breathe out, you breathe in what I breathe out. I breathe in what you breathe out, you breathe in what I breathe out. Bringing the light down into the darkest ground. Bringing the light down into the darkest ground. Feet on the earth, head in the sky. Feet on the earth, head in the sky. Releasing your life force into this world. Releasing your life force into this world. I am a walking tree, you are a walking tree. I am a walking tree, you are a walking tree. I breathe in what you breathe out, you breathe in what I breathe out. I breathe in what you breathe out, you breathe in what I breathe out. Bringing the light down on the earth, head in the sky. Feet on the earth, head in the sky. Releasing the life force into the world. Releasing your life force into this world. Releasing your life force into the world. Releasing your life force into this world. Celebrate tree. Celebrity. Celebrate tree. Celebrity. I bow before your boughs, O mighty tree. I bow before your boughs, O mighty tree. I open my heart to your heartwood. I rejoice in the soil of your soul, in the soul of your soil. Each of your leaf veins mirroring and matching the veins in my leaf hand. For I am a human being as well as a human being. And the oak is an A-OK tree. I take my leave of you as leaves take their leave of you, gracefully, gently, peacefully, thus taking a leaf out of your own book. So, I choose to bark up the wrong tree rather than no tree at all. And if your bark is worse than your bite, then clothe me in your bark and bite me deep in the heartwood of my own longing for you, O sacred tree. Then clothe me in your bark and bite me deep in the heartwood of my own longing for you, O sacred tree. Celebrate tree, celebrity. Celebrate trees, celebrities. To trees. Trees grow tall in the heart of the forest, high in the sky, and the roots go down in the deep, dark earth. Trees grow tall in the heart of the forest, high in the sky, and the roots go down in the deep, dark earth. Trees grow tall in the heart of the forest, high in the sky, and the roots go down in the deep, dark earth. Trees stand tall in the heart of the forest, high in the sky, and the roots go down in the deep, dark earth. Trees stand tall in the heart of the forest, high in the sky, and the roots go down in the deep, dark earth. Trees stand tall in the heart of the forest, high in the sky, and the roots go down in the deep, dark earth. Trees stand tall in the heart of the forest, high in the sky, and the roots go down in the deep, dark earth. Trees stand tall in the heart of the forest, high in the sky, and the roots go down in the deep, dark earth. 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 Trees stand tall in the heart of the forest, high in the sky, and the roots go down in the deep, dark earth. In the deep, dark earth. In the deep, dark earth. And outside I can hear the rain falling. We've had a long period of no rain, parched earth, and the trees, yes, some of them visibly struggling and distressed. And so the rain, yeah, I'm praying we have a good dose of rain overnight for the trees. For the trees, yeah, and this is, we can easily forget trees and how nurturing and how vital and how healing they are and how beautiful. I'm looking to my left because I'm looking out at a whole load of trees, plum and ash and hazel and alder and more. So yeah, in honour of trees. I hope my rumbling tummy in the meditation didn't put you off. Maybe you didn't hear it, but I was aware of it. And interestingly, in that last song we sang, I started off, trees grow tall in the heart of the forest. And then halfway through, you may have noticed, I changed to trees stand tall. Because I wrote it down as trees grow tall. And then I realised halfway through that the person who wrote that, Nikomo, he wrote it as trees stand tall. And I wanted to honour that, so I changed to the word, his word, because that's how he wrote it, in honour of trees. And he wrote it in honour of his beloved, Rasulullah, when they first met. And so I'd like to offer the last song in honour of my beloved, Fleur, who's not here at the moment. She's up the valley, but present, I think. She certainly was. Love to you, Fleur, and to everyone here. Many of you, it feels like we've been on quite a journey, even though I haven't met a whole load of you, not physically, but I feel I know you. So we draw this together in honour of trees, but this is just a simple song. It's one of my old favourites. Koshinyata Endoenta. That's all the words. Koshinyata, as we unite, Endoenta, so the worlds unite. And that's what I feel we're offering here as we unite in this simple rite of celebration of the earth. So we offer something out into the world which I believe makes a difference towards the sovereign earth vision for humanity to regard nature as being sacred once again. And we'll finish with this. As we unite, so the worlds unite. Koshinyata Endoenta, 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 Koshinyata Endoenta. Quietly. Koshinyata Endoenta, Koshinyata Endoenta, Koshinyata Endoenta, Koshinyata Endoenta. Quieter. Koshinyata Endoenta, Koshinyata Endoenta, Koshinyata Endoenta, Koshinyata Endoenta. So I invite us to just join hands again as we bring this to a conclusion. As the rain gets heavier outside, I can hear, but the blackbirds sing happily. So let's share 3 breaths from this pool of song that we've contributed to. May we just draw sustenance with the first breath for ourselves, a breath of sustenance for ourselves. Deep breath. And the second breath for those around us, our friends, our families, relations, communities, a deep breath. And a third breath, offering this healing, nurturing, sacred energy out to all sentient beings, but particularly this night to all the trees around the world and the forests, the woods, saplings and great old ancient beings. To the trees, deep breath. And 3 Arwens to send that all on its way. Deep breath. Just squeezing the hands either side and bringing your attention back. So that's the service drawn together, but there were a couple of things I was going to read actually during it. Well, one some you will have heard this on Tuesday, anyone who was with me then with Sovereign Earth, but it's so poignant and so perceptive. It's Khalil Gibran, and he says, trees are poems that the earth writes upon the sky. We fell them and chop them down and turn them into paper that we may record our emptiness. So it's quite sad, but it's also salutary. Yeah, how important trees are in the world. And there's one, when I'm putting these together, I looked for what songs I might sing, and I go through my book of shinings, writings from over the years. And this one just popped up, and I thought, oh, that's lovely. There's no life that does not rise melodious from the scales of the marvellous. Of that, someone called Rob Duncan. There's no life that does not rise melodious from the scales of the marvellous. So we'll finish on that. Just before we blow the candles out, and we'll do it together. Sovereign Earth, next Tuesday at 8 as usual. I don't know what topic it will be yet. There's 2 or 3 bubbling about. And then we'll have Sovereign Earth next Friday, which is very near to the solstice, summer solstice in the northern hemisphere. Winter solstice for any of you in the southern hemisphere. And we'll see, we might have a theme on that. And yeah, I think that's it for now. Just wishing you all well, wishing all the trees well. So as we blow these candles out together, let's send our love, our healing and our respect and honouring of all the trees. After 3. 1, 2, 3. May they go out. So, blessed be. Bye for now.